Hello, Guten Erev Shabbos. We're exactly 1 week away from the Yortzeit for the Heilige Ari Z, Rabbi Yitzchak Luria Ashkenazi. First of all, we'd like to start off, we should daven for the soldiers and for the people living at Yisrael, the whole under attack. And of course, we know through Tzedakah and through Achdis, many big nisim took place and will take place. The Yom Tzadson die. Many soldiers passed away this week. We hope that next week will be a better week. And we hope for the ultimate redemption. These are the weeks to be mispal for it. These 3 weeks, 9 days is beginning next week. Kitzur, we're getting closer to Ari Z Yortzeit, and we have to remember and know who Ari was and is. Tzaddikim are always alive. Tzaddikim misasim karim chayim. Ari HaKodesh lived in. He was told to leave, like I said last week, by Eliyahu Novi, who was one of his chavruses. He moved to Tzfas Ari HaKodesh, and of course his job was to take over the leadership from the Heilige Ramak. And of course, if you know a little, it brings down Kabbalah, there's a special ear in Tzfas. At Yisrael, you know, is Eish, Ruach, Mayim, and Ofer. The 4 Ari HaKodesh is made up of Eish, Ruach, Mayim, and Ofer. Eish is Yerushalayim, Ruach is Tzfas, Ofer is Tveria, and Mayim is, excuse me, Eish, Ruach, Mayim, and Ofer. Eretz Yisrael and the 4 Ari HaKodesh of Eretz Yisrael are made up of these four particles, whatever you call it. Eish, Ruach, Mayim, and Ofer. Eish is Yerushalayim, says Nivna be'Eish, and Mayim is the Kinneret, and Ofer is Chevron, and Ruach is Tzfas. And we know the person is actually made up from Eish, Ruach, Mayim, and Ofer, and that is Eretz Yisrael, and that's what Tzfas is about, the Ruach. And through this gewaldige place, you could be zoichet such high madregas in Tzfas, and that's why the Kabbalah went there, because Sisrei Torah, the hidden parts of Torah, were revealed to them. And this revelation of this Torah is keeping us going all through our Golison and the choshech of what we went through, and hopefully it's going to end pretty soon. And this is going to bring us out of this Golis, like it says, "They zoyer yifkim min galusa," to the Sefer HaZoyer. Not to get in the lengthy drasha about it, but I'll explain you a little about Tzfas. It's brought on, I think it's brought on from Chesed Avram. It says in the pasuk, "Ki vochar Hashem b'tzion iva l'Moshe v'loi." Ki vochar Hashem b'tzion. Hashem, because Hashem chose Tzion, which is Yerushalayim. Iva l'Moshe v'loi. His desire that his Moshe should be over there in Yerushalayim. That's the regular translation of these words. But according to the Chesed Avram, Kivocha Hashem B'Tzion has a different definition, interpretation. Kivocha Hashem B'Tzion means when Tzion will be chorev. The word vocha we switch into chorev, it'll be destroyed. So what's going to be evil is desire. So I think the Ari HaKodesh Od Chesed Avram brings down evil. If you switch the letters, it's called adbash. It's switched around. The aleph turns into a sof, the vav turns into a fei, and the hey turns into a tzadik, which is tzfas, which means Tzfas l'Moshe v'loi, that the resting point of the Shekhinah will be in Tzfas, which is now. Kol Zaman, the redemption didn't take place. The resting point of the Shekhinah is in Tzfas, and therefore the Tzaddikim, the big Mekubalim, like Reb Shlomo Levi Al-Kabetz, the L'Chodoidi, the brother-in-law of Dari, the Beis Yosef, the one from the Jewish code of law, the Beis Yosef, the Heilige Beis Yosef, we don't move without it. And great Tzaddikim lived in Tzfas, the Tanoim and Ameroim, Pinchas Ben Yoel, Sargosi, Rav Avram Galanti, etc., Reb Shimon Bar Yochai, of course. There's a major connection between the Ari and Reb Shimon Bar Yochai. We know that Reb Shimon Bar Yochai learned different places around the area, and the Idra was revealed, the secrets of Kabbalah was revealed in a certain place, and the Ari knew exactly where it was revealed, and he revealed it to us. And at that place, he told us Talmidim to sit down this place. Over here sat Reb Shimon, and he sat his Talmidim around him, and he said, Rab Abba sat over here. This was a different Talmud of Reb Shimon. He knew with his divine providence, Ruach HaKodesh, exactly where they sat. It was an unbelievable connection. And one major story which took place was on one Lag Baimer, when the Ari HaKodesh used to go to Reb Shimon and dance. It was such a simcha. We know that Reb Shimon Bar Yochai, on the day when he passed on, is the greatest simcha. It's called Hilula, a wedding. Anyway, he was dancing with such a simcha. And he was dancing with the Charedim. The Charedim was a person, he looked like a simpleton. a very simple person. He was a shamus in Tzfas. And he was dancing with such fervent, with such simcha, unbelievable simcha, with a human person can't even understand it. He can't even fathom it, such a simcha, such a great simcha, such a level of simcha. And the Talmidim asked him, I don't understand. Holy Rebbe, Ari, why did you dance with this simpleton over here? He says, you know what? He said, let me tell you something. Let me reveal something to you. You saw that other man who was dancing there who looked like an angel? That was Reb Shimon Bar Yochai. If Reb Shimon Bar Yochai could dance with him, so could I. So they found that this Charedim wasn't a simple person. He was something out of the ordinary. Also one of the mystical people in Tzfas. Tzfas is a place, unbelievable place. Even today, day of age, we know these tzaddikim are there. And our whole koyach we have is from these tzaddikim that are buried there in that city. And that gives a certain thing to the people living there. And of course, people who help these people that are living there have a chelik in their avodah and their Torah learning. And everything they do, all the mitzvahs the children do, all the brachas they make on the food, they have a koyach in that. Especially in this trying time, it's a big mitzvah to help the people in Tzfas. We know also in Miron, there's the building, Reb Shimon, everyone looks at this building. This goes back decades. Rav Avram Galanti, the Emek HaMelech, he built this building. The people used to sit outside in tents before that. So there's many things, and there's not a, told you in short, there's a pasuk in Tehillim, it says about Moshe Rabbeinu, Alisa Lamorem v'Shavisa Shevi. He went up in a Morem. Morem means the heavens, the Morem, higher up, the heavenly spheres, v'Shavisa Shevi, and he captured the Shevi which was captured. What is it talking about? The Holy Torah, which was captured by the Malachim, because the Malachim wanted it. Now it's also brought down, Rosh Tevis. The beginning letters of Shevi is Shimon Bar Yochai. What does that to do? Because we're in captivity of the Yetzer Hara. We're in captivity in the Golus. Through Reb Shimon we'll get out of Golus, but there's also private redemption everyone has. When a person gets out of his situation. So through these tzaddikim, they get us out of our private Golus, and ultimately through the general Golus which we're all in. And also Yitzchak ben Shloime, which is Darya Kodesh. So the time is coming soon. It's another week from now. It's the Yotzeit of Dari. Remember, Dari was a great tzaddik, and he could pray for all of us, and daven for all of us. And the Yotzeit is in a week. So remember us in Tzfas. The summer campaign is still on. It's still going. And we hope, and we daven for all of you in the schus of the Heilig Ari. You should have whatever you need. You could go online, directly online, and donate during for the summer campaign, which many families do not have what to eat in Tzfas. I'm in the States now. I'm getting calls every other day. My nephew could be made, could say witness to that. And people do need food in Tzfas, and definitely it's definitely going to help. Anyway, send it online, www.ezerleshabes.com, or you could send in the kvitlach. We'll daven for you all day by the Ari Z Kaver on this coming Friday. Send it to Ezer Leshabes, E-I-Z-E-R, Leshabes @gmail.com. And Hashem should help, b'schus your tzedakah, should help the Jews in Eretz Yisrael, help the Jews all over the world. And of course, tzedakah tatzel mimoves, mizochet tegula shleimo, and have a great Shabbos, schus yoga and